준비 나는 거고, 지금 내가 그냥 있었어. Няма 별은 림보시다. 됐다고 삼삼. 뭐이? Tati tradition the preserve gen 제동돼요. Creative 맞이나. няма 나는 소통 걸. 왜 맞이인지 붙여서.
Today we have a very special guest, His Holiness Dzongsar Khentse Rinpoche.
Okay, take two.
Yes.
Dzongsar Khentse Rinpoche. My history is San Marta.
Okay. Hello. Today we have a very special guest, Dzongsar Khentse Rinpoche from Bhutan. Rinpoche is a multi-talented. He is a spiritual guru, author, and also filmmaker. The Cup is his first film, which was loved by so many people from different countries. Today, we invite Rinpoche to talk about his experience of filmmaking so that we can learn and get enlightened. Rinpoche, thank you so much for giving us time for this interview. And after seeing The Cup, your first movie, I got so inspired by a spiritual guru who was picking up camera and making film. So how was that happen, a filmmaking journey in your life?
I think I should attribute my desire to make film to several people. Satyajit Ray, a very, very respected Indian Bengali filmmaker, and then also Vittorio De Sica, Italian filmmaker. Because when I first saw their film, the simplicity of the story, at the same time how profound they are, and then also the low budget aspect. Usually growing up in India, you see all these 1,000 castes, palaces, car chase, and all these beautiful people and dancing and all this. You could watch, but to make one, in our level, is almost impossible to even fathom, even think of it. But after seeing Satyajit Ray and Vittorio De Sica, and I should single out, especially recently, Yasujiro Ozu of Japan. I think their film really made me so inspired, because beside filmmaking is being an art, you could also express a lot of things. And I'm not saying that I'm expressing anything spiritual, but one could. There is that ability if you know how to do it. And that is something that we should not be going away from.
And then as far as I know, I came to know that Rinpoche has been writing your own script for your films. To write the script, can you tell us some tips how to write a good script to produce a good movie?
Well, actually, I myself consider still an amateur and student. I mean, I'm still, learning the art of story writing. And I think story is the most important. For a film, you need a story. If there is no story, you can have some beautiful pictures, you can have dance and all sorts of other, what do you call it? You can have all sorts of entertainment, but it is the story that really, what do you call it, hooks you. As I'm writing the story, I have been reading and also I listened to some of the really good story writer or a good in the past. I think one of the main thing about the story writing is how much you don't tell right away. I think the story has to be like you are about to tell something, but you really don't tell. Because then, people need to really want to know more. You understand?
Yes.
If you tell everything right from the beginning, that's it. You're finished. So you really have to sort of, make the listener always live in some sort of a suspense and wanting to know more. So that, I think, is quite important. And I think what they call it premises is quite important. I think the story has to have some sort of a, premises. For instance, like somebody could be making a film about us talking today. Mm-hmm. So the story is about, two guys talking. Okay? But then two guys have obstacles, such as this noise that we are hearing, or somebody probably will come, stuff like that. So, or a big rainfall, or our camera going off, battery running out, it doesn't matter. So I think the premises is important. And then as I was saying earlier, I think the protagonist or the hero has to have a desire and then meeting the obstacles. And then I think character. In the story, there will be somebody or few people, and their character, physical character, emotional character, their just psychological character. What kind of people are they? It really is important. For instance, if the person has a slightly different look, let's say the person has a little bit crooked nose. This he or she is going to be always conscious about that. So he or she is always probably going to wear a big sunglass to cover that. You know what I mean? So that makes us character. That's a character. Or stuff like that. Emotionally, maybe the person has short temper. Maybe the person is very fidgety. Maybe the person is very lazy. So I think the character is also really, really important.
Mm-hmm. So after that...
if it is required some romantic scene, let's say.
Mm-hmm. And then in your film, when I watched your film, I saw so many very good actors in your film. So how do you choose the casting for your film?
Yeah, well, Vara, my third film, I worked with real actors, so to speak. So, for them, they are really good. Mm-hmm. So, especially my lead actress, she was very good. But beyond, apart from that, many of my actors are not really actors. And I find many times not really telling them the story, just giving them the cue. Like, okay, I want you to do this. I want you to look right, look left, walk from here, walk from there, and scratch, stuff like that. And then you look through the camera and then see whether you as a director got the mood that you want. Because, many times these non-actors, if you say, hey, please, can you get angry? Then they will do all this Shah Rukh Khan sort of style anger, they exaggerate. So if you want them to act like angry, then you could maybe ask them to, let them, something. It depends with the character, of course. Sometimes when people are angry, they do things with the hand. So then you shoot a close-up or take, or it doesn't matter why, that sort of action. So, and the space, I guess, I think there's many ways. I'm sure you know this since you are a filmmaker too. Like sometimes if the actor is not so good, and if the actor needs to deliver a line, it's sometimes really nice to shoot a broom or a cushion. All you see is the cushion, but you hear actors talking. You understand what I'm saying? And that delivers. And this is, and actually I think this is what I really enjoy so much about Yasujiro Ozu. Yasujiro Ozu, people even call it cushion shot, pillow shot or something like that, pillow shot, which is, in the Yasujiro Ozu's, most of his films are quite sad. Very, very, family, very sad. And sometimes the sadness gets enhanced when you see this shot of just laundry hanging. So, just some underpants, some, singlets just hanging there with a little bit of music or sometimes not even music actually, just a distant train arriving, and then you see this laundry a little bit moving, and then you feel so lonely and you feel sort of sad. So I think if you know how to treat these things, actually you can do a lot.
And then after that, then we go, after shooting and casting, then we go for the post-production process. So I'm just wondering whether the Rinpoche had been sitting with the editor from the beginning of the movie to the end, or how does that was happening for you?
I've been told by many good directors that if you can resist, you don't want to boss around the editor. As a director, a director should not, involve too much. And I think it's quite a good lesson. And not only that, for me, I like to learn more. So sometimes I shoot, and then I give it to the editor, and I don't even tell them the story. Okay, you come up, you try to tell another story. Of course, at the end of the day, I am the boss. I know he has to listen to me, but I want him to try also. So I've learned with this too. But with Vara, I need to single out this. With Vara, my editor was really good. He's like one of the world class. William Chang is his name. He edited a lot of films edited and also did a lot of production design for Wong Kar-wai. And he was so good. But he's very artistic. And normally, like the editing is like, if there's a story is between you and me talking, then editing is like wide shot, close up, you understand? And William Chang might not even do that. William Chang might have a wide shot, okay, and then your face, and then probably just a pillow. So, that's very simply put, but going beyond the normal way, normal logic. And I think there's a lot to learn. I try not to be too involved. It depends. Like my recent newest film, that one I needed to involve a little bit more. Partly because this latest film doesn't have much dialogue. And it's all masked.
Mask, yes.
Everybody's wearing masks. So
yeah, we saw the trailer. It's looking very interesting.
So nobody has an expression. Usually you catch expression, but masks are always masks. So I needed to involve much more with the editor.
And so after the editing and post-production process, then how do you distribute your films to the international film festivals?
Right. Now, my kind of film, this is where the challenge is. Because, everybody wants to watch Shah Rukh Khan. Everybody wants to watch, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to watch very, standard film. Who wants to spend your one precious evening after a really tired day, go to a movie and watch a film that you don't even know what's happening, and needing really try to understand what's happening. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, but with the arrival of internet, with the arrival of social media, with the arrival of globally things becoming very, very, very easy access, I think we have much more better chance for distribution. But at the end of the day, the audience needs to improve. Audience need to demand that kind of film. If the audience are demanding only like Shah Rukh Khan kind of film, then they will get a Shah Rukh Khan kind of film. If audience are demanding like, I don't know whether you have seen a movie called Lunchbox.
Yes.
That is one of the most beautiful recent Indian film. But I doubt it has that much of a box office, compared to some Shah Rukh Khan film.
Yes, yes.
It will be much less. And we are talking about Indian films, so at least there's so many Indians watching, at least a quarter of them can demand that. But my film, Tibetan, Bhutanese language is so obscure, so it's going to be difficult.
So with this, we finish our 5th episode, and I hope to see you in our next episode. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.